This say 1,140 the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. I just want to come and share more of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Please come me directly. Very, very greatly appreciated. Okay, we're doing Decimal Kufyur, Sif Mem Test to Nun Gimel. Many, there must be long ones. Yeah, Mem Test. The Chem cover the Rabbanon. Chem cover the Rabbanon. Shadinu Shukol Komash and not Lukol Konim Shanota Shiesh Kan Trefus by Taroibes, like Kabu the Rabbanon, as long as you took stuff before the Taroibes came known. Mutter. Submitted out few chatikos is kabi even in species which are suitable to give to guests. Chayim also after know that Taroibes it's also. And by Yushnate slows we machas. There were two ribs from one animal. And one rib was bought before the treifas became known. But the second one, Nisha Bakunus remain in the store. This is a story in a certain city. There's an argument about this. Some say that since we permit the rib which they took previously, we time called the parish, we were parish because we assume it came from the rope. That's the case. This animal is clearly mutter. How can we answer the part which remain in the store? Usually have those are the opposite. Since one remaining in the store is also so to the one which was taken out first before no that Torah was also. You have one animal which is part one side rib is mutter, one rib is also. But there's those who say they can't ikradin that this is the true halacha. Dakodemas muteres, the one which is taken out first, is permitted, and the sheres asur, the one which is taken out afterwards, is also the zeu darka shel teire. This way things work with halachas of chazokas and tarobos, etc., etc. But the bedin zeh vade dekenu. Arukh says this is only case here. Oh no, marshakul muteres. Because oh no, both the bedins of vadi came to nomar shkumutas. Really, we should say the whole thing is mutter. That which you forbid, the rib which means the storm, because it's a gzeira lest you take from the kavua. It's an admitted gzeira, but kavachomeru, and it's kavachomer. Ma bepirish yimela goes to kavu when she's born, comes on its own. From kavud rabbanon still usher koshkin and kach b'yadayim. It's should be usher to take manually with your own hands. They not call bekin. Don't look at some nation machtzis or shvayne kopa. Because not everybody's going to know the reason that we're going to be matir. Second half of the first half is already was matir. There's a real maris ayin issue here. They are so rowing. The Yeshua furthermore they'll say the zeshi tira Torah. We call the parish everything which separate comes from the majority. Lomar Torah is a heter bo. Torah doesn't say this is definitive heter. Ella amar shadayin sofiku. As they said, it's a sofik. El shesabik is a loss of Torah. It's a fascinating approach. It says in the name of the Shita Mikubexis. This is not the. It's still. It's not a clear heter. But it's a suffix you're allowed to proceed. That's the idea. A rove, in this case, called parish, is a hanhaga, which leaves in a suffix, but tells you allowed to proceed. Okay. In Kemimel Shketzizu Hitir Torah suffix, so if that's the case, the first one, the Torah is matir misafik. In other words, we're not being down what it is, Benson. We're being down what the suffix, how to conduct ourselves in the suffix. So the first one is permitted, but the second one is not permitted. And again, even though the rice they're all mutter, anyway, it's not kabul the rice here. Nevertheless, since the rice, it's possible to have such a halacha. Ain't tema in gav rabbanan no markein. So astonishing. It will say such thing to rabbanan. The first one remains mutter. The second one is also. That seems to be the primary halacha. Nun, B'nei B'chol Harim Agdos Medina Seidu, in all large cities in our countries. Shochtim Beis Minachayim Bodkim Sham, they shecht in the storehouse and then they do B'diko. V'nolim Ma'var Pnimim V'Akirbayim, and they take the inner organs and the intestines, Morchim Kulam, and they sell all of them, L'noshim HaMochros B'shuk. Women, I guess, who sell them in the marketplace. Chokat Sav, and every butcher, Noto Abem Shalom Akulin Shalom, takes his animal to his butcher store. The store where he sells his meat. So let's say one of the inner organs, which has been separated from the body of the animal, had found to be have a treif. We no longer can identify which animal it came. The Adover Pasha is obvious. The mixture of the stores came since we don't know what store the treifa means a kavud or raisa. Can't we go with the rice? Because having the same zayin. Feel that says soybean that be kavua the rice. Even those holds will be kavud or raisa. The come das rova poskim mishigam kavud the raisa. Mashalot the kodim shat treifas nizvada. Whatever they took before the treifas came known is mutzuk must have l'sham. Please, I did partial. This is halacha. It's very simple. Let's see, it's actually simple. L'mashal, for example. She shafted 5 animals of 5 butchers. And each one took it to a store. Hashnayim Mutarim Legamri. The first 2 came out of the majority. The third one, there's still 2 left in the slaughterhouse. The 4th and 5th ones are also because they're not going from a rope. We don't know who took first. Anything they sold from the stores before the treifas came known, mutari. Even though who took first. The 4th and 5th, nevertheless, even though they're not cut from a rope, they were sold before the saw became arose, before we became aware of it. Mutar is there for a minute. So it was sold in the marketplace. The head, the legs, all the inner organs. It's also law. Everything which is sold before the subject arises, mutar. But there are only 2 animals. The treif was by chadmeim, and it's treif in one of them. In that case, everything is also eaten which was sold previously. The bzel shai called the parish mumber parish. This can say called the parish. Why? Sorry, ain't got rov heter. There's no rov heter from whence it came. You can't even know echad natal shlosh be'emes biyachad. So somebody took 3 animals together. From 5 which are slaughtered. So they got mecholenian. Also no matter what. Sharei lo nishar rov beis midochaim. There's no rov left in the storehouse. V'kumas and agami lo completely also. Now mashlim kar basam mikol nechoni das kom she that treifos. But that which meat has been sold in all the butcher shops before the treifos became known, they're permitted. And that's also true if there's a rov left in the stores. In other words, if it was before Noidat HaRoivus, everything was sold as mutter. And even after it's Noidat HaRoivus, if it's from the rov, so then, now let's see what he says in the next line. Klali Milsa. That's what's true about if it's sold in the marketplace. Klali Milsa, general principle is, the heter which is sold previously, Aino Ella Koz Manchi so the heter are being sold previously. That was not like I was about to say before. The heter being sold prior to Noidat HaRoivus is only when the more than 2 animals are having up and sold. If only 2 animals left, assuming back late, they definitely also. Then can rov heter. There's no rov heter. And so to the stuff which is sold in the marketplace. Certainly, surely, sure, that's also has to be left more 2 animals. For this, we can extrapolate to all types of tarevis. So, even before Noidat HaRoivus, after Noidat HaRoivus, can rely on the rope. Before Noidat HaRoivus, you can rely on the rope, but only if it's a rope. That's what he says. Now, if you're right, it seems to me, the B'chol Dinei Kavua, and all the halachas Kavua, Ein Chiluk Ben Min B'mino B'min Sheinamino. But the same type of different time. Going to Shach Luparim and Lupasim, they shechted cows and rams and sheep. V'nimtza treifa b'chad mevarim. The treifa is found in one of the limbs. If sharki meis minu, if you can't tell them what type it is, then it's kavod rabbanon. But if you recognize, so then you only have in the kavua the same thing. In kviyas, those things are the same type as that which we recognize. And besides that, it's clear that there is no difference whether all the stories belong to one person or to many people. Also, the chashuv is and so to everything else, batak on the account of the chashivas. And chiluk ben minos or eno minos, no difference between whether it's mino or eno mino. Echad or shnayim, whether it belongs to one person or two people. Nun beis. The actually stopic. It's not clear. Echad imekabuk shnimtza suffix trefos. What's the din of kavua when you find a suffix trefa? Right? Kavua itself is a suffix. Now you found a suffix trefa. Kavua deraisa bari lo shach b'suffix. Kavua deraisa is obviously not relevant in suffix because not nikras mukomo. Only by the shita of the Brahman is fake the rice kula, and that's not just going to the shita of the Brahman that's fake the rice as a kula mi the rice. Feel shita as a Rashba because the Rashba mi a Torah l'chumra then mi the rice that the machmer so fake the rice. Come called ninkavosh shegilta Torah is a vadai lo is a sofek. The din of kavua is only in an iser vadai iser which is vadai kavua static and distinct. Lo is a sofek not doubtful iser. El chabo el chidusho. Can't say kavua in suffix. Kavua d'Rabbanan, but that's kavua d'Oraisa. Kavua d'Rabbanan, maybe they added just like they tacked on other stuff, which is not nikam koimo. Maybe they tacked on also the suffix iser, right? Efshalom Margam b'suffix. They also Achnirali came into Gemara Loshkan Rak b'Sarabit since Arukh HaShulchan believes since you know seen the Gemara it pertaining to Isser Vadai. We know the Gemara the Gam b'Suffix I didn't why should we say the Suffix is also that way. Below Dami Levadi the Rabbanan. It's not like something which is definitely also the Rabbanan. The Armiyan Kavua where we do say Kavua Kamosh Kusav the Sif design. Fee section period. Fee say. If there's suffix in the butcher store, like by an adhesion in the lung, it's only a suffix trefus, etc. Ain't done him zedin kavua. Kavua does not apply. Ella kafi ikar we go according to the primary law of mixtures. Sfake sfeka, possibly even sfake sfeka. Used by the comma, as we shall see. That's what I think. But from the tshuva of the Rosh, it seems the opposite. The hasam nintzis b'kvasim harbei shenis arvu. You find in one of many sheep which already got mixed together. And you have in one lung a sircha from one of the unos to the diaphragm, and that's evidently a suffix trefa. But the said kabod rabbanon. The citizens be a kabod rabbanon. But zeh tshuva she'evi too, and the Torah also means it's tshuva. Uva ve'anu b'sifim mouth. B'sifim mouth. And before it, so it's clear, explicit. The opposite suffix trefa. You might suffix trefa. Doni din kabod rabbanon. We do say din kabod rabbanon. Lie did b'sham hayo heter. Maybe there was a different heter. Like it says, Savi Yisar Kvasim Cloud. Savi the sheep got mixed up all together. Ufi Divra Bodek Loni Yisar Kvasim. According to the person who checks the meat, he says like Kimli, they weren't mixed up. Rakareas is Arva Bishkaga. Only the lungs got mixed up inadvertently. In that case, the Rosh says Cheskes Kashrus Ayin Sham. Okay, Rosh says Lo Yatzorach Leter. He doesn't need this heter. I mean Lo Heter Acher Amati B'Tam Zeh. It was not another heter. It wasn't another heter. He'd use this heter. But B'Tam Sofik is Lo Yachol Atir. Also, in that case, the Rosh could not have been mati on account of Sofik Yisr Minesha Hesar Chaticho Yus Kabed, since it was peace which you give the guest. Sham. In B'Tam is fake Sveka Ein Atir B'Sofik Echa B'Gufo. Sofik Echa Deitarovis. That's interesting. First point he makes. The suffix iser can't be matir if it's chaticho iskabe. Okay. Also, there's no fake because something else. One is in the body, something treva, something else. One is by the mixture. But a place where you would matir, I'm not sure it would be matir. I guess it's suffix. We wouldn't say kavua. Tzarchin adina. Not clear. Yes, it says that this must be considered. Nun gimel. יש להתפלל רמב"ם שבסטנש the Rambam ז"ל, שלא הביא בשום מקום דין כבוד רבנן, everything's in הלכה כבוד רבנן. והגמרא מפרש לבזבחים, it's explicit Gemara. ואין לו מה, you can't say this really גזיר שם בכך מגבוה, אין אלו בקודשים. You only take with the they're not going to take it only by kachim. Can I happen? That's the case. So a lot here, but all Yisurim should explain explicitly by all these Yisurim that were with the idea in the Chabashin of an idea by making them all become in motion. They call the Pash Rubash. They call the Pash Rubash. That's the Beit Tam Shebei, like the Beit Tam we bought much earlier. But the Kachim Lo Yavid in Zeh. Also by Kachim, we didn't bring this halacha. The Zel Lashon of Bereish Berg Vam Muslim Medashim. It says there, cause of is Arve and the Sarbema Echom Chatos Mesos. Any number of corners in which one chatos which must die gets mixed, or shor nisko, or actually much gets stone is mixed. I feel like I believe on 1 in 10,000. The Muzikulam, it got all die. Vishbachayim Chashuvim Mem, for Einam Talim, the Nabato. Vimikriv, if you were Makriv, Horza, with the Evan. Shebachayim Nitchim. We don't say that the Balachai when it was not suitable for sacrifice, it was Nitche from the Kedusha. Bagmar Sham Lo Mudi Im Zark Hurtza Lemanis Vile Balachayim Einam Nidachin El Benaide. It doesn't say there that if you sprinkle, I'm saying it's okay because you did Nichbashin of an Ide, that you there were a movement where you took it. But you weren't doing that. I guess actually that Gemara says that Ba'achayim not nidche. Or it says it's if you sprinkle the blood, it's okay. And the Bina holds that Ba'achayim not nidchin, unless they're naide, in which case they're not kavua. I'm not sure exactly what he's saying there. But he says Lechemish has the same question. The point is, he's not saying, why does it say Nichbashin of a naide? That's the problem. Because it says when it's only Orto when naide. Doesn't mention naide. Why not? Tune in tomorrow.